We're after a 3-2 victory for the Wings over Hungerford T today with Jamie Coyle. Jamie, probably the scoreline was a little bit flattering to them, and did we make it a little bit hard for ourselves at the end there?
I think so. I said to the boys at half-time, we knew they was going to come at us. You know, I thought we had 3 or 4 chances to kill the game off as well at 3-1. But if you look at the second half, although they had quite a lot of possession, they didn't like scoring a goal. I thought we defended our box really well. The boys dug in. Dylan was coming out for balls as well, crosses from out wide, which is excellent for him. And we was fairly comfortable. And then obviously finally I should have done better with the ball in behind, and they've nicked one. But I think in hindsight, if we take our chances at the other end, you kill the game off, it's 4-1, 5-1, and the game's over with.
And midfield, did it change a bit today? We were playing a diamond at some stages.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, in the first half, they had a diamond in there, and it was causing us a little bit of problems in terms of picking up second balls on the left-hand side. So we changed it over and brought Joe Healy over, and it worked, to be fair. It stopped him getting on the ball and causing us problems. So in terms of the work rate today, I thought the boys were magnificent. I really did. They really dug in. And they were intelligent as well with their decision making. They're just trying to kill the game off and slow it down in the second half. And it was a professional performance, which we needed.
I mean, we really got that at them in the first half. Was that the plan, to get out and
yeah,
fast?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've got 2 players that started today that haven't played this year, you know. So it's magnificent that how far they've done and how well they've done. I thought Jebby's set piece delivery, his work rate was magnificent today. Something that we've missed a little bit in terms of set pieces, and we knew it was always going to be a threat, but his quality on the ball, dead balls, was unbelievable today. And I thought they both done well on their debut, so it's great.
And Jeffrey's quick here, because the amount of times he gave the fullback a little bit of space and just knocked it past him.
Yeah, again, he hasn't played a game yet this year, so to come on and play 60, 70 minutes and offer that outlet for us in terms of carrying the ball and relieving a bit of pressure for the back four, it's great, and it's something that Chrissy does it really well. But with our shape recently, he's been a bit more defensive minded. But it was great to have a bit of pace as an outlet today, and we created a couple of 2v2s in the final third on a breakout. With maybe a slightly better ball in the end, we might have nicked a couple more goals.
So we're off the mark, a win. You said that needs to come sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Do you think that will put a lot of confidence into the players, at least when they start matches?
Absolutely. We're 3 unbeaten now. It was resilient defending on Tuesday night. We done well. We dug in. Didn't really look like we was going to score a goal, but again, the work rate was there, the togetherness was there, and that's what's key. And this will only do us a massive favour in terms of our confidence moving forward, and to go 3 unbeaten, we can now build on that. And we just got to stop conceding them sloppy goals at times. But I thought in all, work rate, we looked fairly comfortable. It was just that poor decision at the end when we conceded the second one. But it's great. There's loads of positives today, and I can't fault the work rate. And I said that all season. They all give us 110% blood, sweat, and tears. As long as they keep doing that with the quality that we've just brought in, the quality we've already got, we'll be moving forward quickly.
And Lloyd's come in as well, and he's going to stretch the defence.
Massive,
he's strong and he's quick.
Yeah, it's something we've missed. We haven't really had in our team in terms of a front man that can run in behind and stretch teams. And it's great. I thought he done really well today. He worked hard again. He worked off scraps really today in terms of clearances, and he done really, really well. So I'm pleased for him. So that's exciting working with the 3 new boys.
So have we got 2 on loan and Lloyd in, or have we got?
Well, no, we've got Jubby in and Lloyd in, and then Jez is in for a loan for a month, and then we'll go by there.
Go from there.
Yeah.
So the whole atmosphere around the club, Jamie, I mean, a weight has come off the show, because sometimes you're looking for that win, you can't find it, but you get that win nice and early. Let's say 3 unbeaten. We're not far off where you'd want to be, Jamie, at this moment. So is it now that you want us to kick on?
Yeah, 100%. And I said it's just a little bit of belief. I think when you have a couple of results not go your way, a couple of decisions from officials not go your way early on, and you don't get the points that you think you deserve, it's tough naturally. It don't matter how experienced you are, if you're not getting the rub of the green, it's hard to take. But the boys have really dug in and worked hard on the training pitch as well as in the games, and I can't fault them one bit. I really can't. And now it's an opportunity for us to get more confident and move forward, work harder. We've got 2 sessions this week, we've got no game Tuesday, which is nice. We can get a bit more set pieces, a bit more organisation done, and push forward.
You know yourself, when you played under Jamie Day here, it was a hard place to win.
Yeah.
The games we played at home, especially Bognan today, where we've really made it hard for teams early on. Is that what you want it to be?
Yeah, absolutely. It's got to be a fortress. You've got at any club, your home games, you've got to pick up points. You have to at any level, and I'm pleased. You know, if you look at the results, yeah, we should have more points on the board, but again, as long as they're giving us 110% in terms of their work rate and their concentration when we haven't got the ball, and going forward again, we looked like a real threat today. Like I said, we could have 4 or 5 and kill the game off early on. But I think Brad had a couple of one-on-ones as well that went. The keeper done really well, and a couple more maybe better decisions in the final third may have led to 3 or 4 more goals. But you know, it's all if and buts. But they dug in today, and in terms of what they're throwing at us, we dealt with the majority of it. So it's great.
Go light-hearted until we move on to Oxford. That's 4 for yourself now. Have you ever scored 4 this early in the season before?
Not this early, no. No, apart from I think back in the day when I couldn't actually run, I scored a few early on. But no, it's great. It's great. And like I say, it was the delivery today. I mean, you couldn't really miss from the balls he was putting in the box. We could have had 2 or 3 more as well from set pieces. So. But
your headers have all been different. You've had your little glance. You've got on the end and powered them in. You've steered one in.
Yeah.
You just want to get near the ball in the box and get something on.
Yeah. It's just I think like anything, it's desire to get on the end of it, you know, and it's got to matter to you. And I think we've got that. We've got players that are aggressive, attacking the ball, and with Jubby's set piece delivery, we're only going to get more goals from it. So it's great, and that's what I've always tried to build. The teams that I've worked with, I've always tried to build on a real threat from set pieces, and we've done that this year. Definitely, you know, all the games we've played, we looked like we was going to score goals from set pieces. So that's great, and if we can add a bit more from open play as well, it'll be great.
Oxford on Saturday. Do we know much about them, or is it what we're going to do for the week?
I'll get the report tomorrow or Monday, ready for Tuesday night's training, and we'll look at that. I know they're on a good run, but after they lose today, I think they lose to Dartford today. They got whacked at Dartford. So yeah, we'll get the report. I'll speak to Tony Berman at Dartford, who will help us out as well, and we'll make sure we're thoroughly prepared on Saturday.
So 2 training sessions.
Yeah, we've got Tuesday night and Thursday. It's our first week. Obviously, we haven't had a game, so we get a little bit of fitness in the legs of the boys on a Tuesday, and a bit more structure on Thursday, looking at preparing for Oxford. So
there won't be a regeneration day. It'll be go both sessions.
Yeah. We need to. I think we need to get a little bit sharper throughout the team, including myself. I only feel about 70-80% on it at the moment, so I think I need a bit more.
Is that fitness-wise, Jamie?
I think so. Yeah. I think we can. It's tough when you've got a Saturday, Tuesday. It's really hard because your Thursday's your recovery session. But I think personally I can do a little bit more and feel a lot sharper than what I do at the moment. So I think it'll be more of an individual thing. We'll look at the players that might need a little bit more, including myself, and then we'll manage it from there.
Well done, Jamie, today.
Thank you.
On the first win, and let's hope we can kick on.
That's it. Thank you.